Hey, hello my YouTube friends, how are you doing? Rainy day, and I apologize I haven't been vlogging very much lately, but actually I've been vlogging on my Patreon. So if you guys are on my Patreon, do check out the page. I'm doing a series in my personal life on Patreon, so I hope you enjoy my videos over there because it's a different series that I'm doing it on Patreon. Anyway, I know it's been a while since I made any videos, and I apologize for it, which, you know, I've been really busy nowadays, so I apologize for that. Yeah, so I'm just driving in the rain, which is horrible. Excuse me. So let's talk about Hong Kong. Hong Kong has now experienced the fourth wave. So it's really bad. It's you know, there's so many waves that hit Hong Kong, but this time it's the worst because there are many deaths and people getting infected daily. Yeah, which is really bad, guys. Jeez. So and now I'm in North America, so when I get back to Hong Kong, I need to get one of those swabs before I can get on a plane even to go to Hong Kong. And talk about you know, getting on the plane. Before, when I came back a few months ago, I had to do a quarantine, as you probably know, because I did a video on that. But the deal is not only the quarantine nowadays you do, because I think the hotel industry was complaining that, oh, we have no business and there's a state vacation, but you haven't experienced nothing yet. Now it's mandatory to stay in a government appointed hotel at your own expenses. And some hotels, even if you can book into it to stay for 14 days, all your meals must be consumed at the hotel. I mean, you must have your meals in the hotel. You can't even order out. That's how serious it is. And the thing is, a Mandarin hotel now, it's just absolutely crazy, and I think it's, you know, I don't know, guys. Is it a price gouge or whatever? But it's gonna cost you around $100,000 for 2 weeks. $100,000 for a vacation, not even a vacation. It's a quarantine. You stay in this hotel for $100,000 US. So that's, I mean, that's totally unacceptable. So now, even if I go back, I have to pay for this swab test to prove that I have no COVID. I have to still book a hotel, a government hotel, to stay in, which really sucks, guys. And I don't think I'm enjoying this at all. Well, before I get into this video, I'm just kind of upset in a way, because people generally think, oh, COVID is for the guys that go out and party. Okay, if you go dancing, you go clubbing, you get the COVID. But the thing is, you know, when you talk to some friends, they're so ignorant, that really gets me upset. They're saying, oh yeah, you've been partying, yeah, I told you not to party. So those guys, you know, they got all COVID. You know, I'm like, you know, we are, you know, we're good citizens and stuff like that. But you know, it just, there's nothing relating to if you want to have a have a nightlife, or like going out partying or singing or whatever, or going to a massage parlor. It doesn't classify you. You know, you can't categorize people that, oh yeah, because, you know, we are the wealthy people, we won't get COVID. So one of the main, I think, the explosion of this the fourth wave is the elite people. You know, the people are the privileged people. They like dancing, you know, classic dancing. So they'll hire an instructor and they'll meet 20-30 people at a dance hall and learn how to dance, and that's their favorite pastime. But it doesn't mean, you know, oh well, we don't go karaoke, you know, those people in the lower class or whatever, oh, we're the elite. So this time, actually, the explosion, the big outbreak from the COVID in Hong Kong came from all these dance halls. because when they were dancing, they never wore any masks. They never took anything seriously. So all these people, I mean, most of them got infected. And the thing, when you get infected, they pass it on to other people, and which is a disaster. And now it's kind of getting out of control, which is really bad. And I don't even know when can I return to Hong Kong. I'm not gonna pay, a couple of $1,000 US just to go through quarantine, because the government says, oh, well, you got to stay in these government appointed hotels. You have a good relationship, the hotels have a good relation with government. Okay, then we'll work out a deal that all these visitors has to stay in your hotel. And that's total BS, because last time I came back, I just stayed at my home, and I did have my, GPS monitor, on my wrist and everything like that. So it's just ridiculous, guys. Since the fourth wave, you are not, so for the restaurant industry, if you have a massage parlor, gym, or any entertainment, karaoke, or anything, basically your nightlife has gone down the drain. They encourage you, or even mandatory, they expect you to stay home, which is really bad. So if you were gonna have dinner, so from 6 o'clock to the next morning, you're not allowed to dine in at all. So if you really working outside, a lot of jobs that require to be you worked for the whole night, so you can just only have a takeout, so you can just only eat outside the restaurant or whatever, so you can't eat inside, which is really inconvenient. And all the bars and stuff, they're closed, you can't go there. So this, and the gyms, my son's been saying I can't go to gym and stuff like that, and you can't even go to gym. And for the masks, I think they up the penalty now, so it's like an instant fine, so it's like $500 US if you don't wear a mask anywhere. Unlike North America, Hong Kong, it's, can I say it's not, you don't get much rights or whatever, but I don't know, is it a good thing or a bad thing? Because we are not allowed, if we quarantine, we must stay in this room for 14 days. We must, after the quarantine, we must wear the mask all the time. And even, that we have to, remember you saw my video before, you have to wear a GPS tracker and stuff like that. And I don't think a GPS tracker or any of those monitoring devices would be available in North America because of the, our, right, So in Hong Kong, I guess that's the case, that you have to live with all these rules. Don't know what's going on. And we just hear the news, and my friends are telling me how badly affected they are now in Hong Kong. And people think, oh, gyms and all these exercise, all the places are closed. They would all go hiking. And the thing is, when they go hiking, you won't see just a few people walking. It's going to be like hundreds of people, hiking at the same time. So I don't think that's a good idea either. So there's actually no real solution to this problem, and people just have to have a social distance, have keep our space, be clean, avoid traveling. We've been trying to do this to avoid the COVID, and so far so good. And friends, family here, they've been okay. Nobody's been infected, which is a blessing to us too. Yeah, and I apologize again for not vlogging, because I just had a lot of stuff on my plate here in North America. I just had to go to lawyers, do all the legal stuff, and it's not and coming back to such a sad place, which is really bad. So I still love making videos for you guys, and show me some love. Go to my Patreon page, say hello, and support my work if it's possible, and give me a like on this video, which is awesome. So check out my Facebook, Instagram. And Instagram, I have a lot of cooking. I love cooking. That's all the time we have now at home, right? So I do a lot of new cooking. So you can check out my dishes and all that. And I should get my cooking channel going again. Yeah, I hope I'll be in a better mood. And I just had a birthday, which was awesome. Yeah, anyways, guys, thank you very much for joining me this rainy, cold evening. And I hope to see you again. So take care. Bye-bye, guys.